Hello guys, I hope you liked that time lapse. I believe the build process is about 15 minutes so far. So it's okay, you know, it's what you would expect from this kind of structure. But essentially I've added the redstone logic here, and the way the doors are set up is by this piston feed tape. The top section controls the bottom, and this bottom section controls the top doors, and I'll show you what I mean by which is controlled. So these are controlled by the piston feed tapes, and the ones below here as well. So that's how that works. The slime here just goes up to the towers, which bring down the village like you saw. And then on the last tower thing, it pulls these slimes up, which makes this guy not register the doors temporarily. While that's going, we activate our doors here for the top, so those get connected depending on where the cauldron is. And then we send a signal down. We send a signal down, and also we stop this villager from registering. When the thing pulls up, what's going to happen is this bottom villager right here is actually going to start registering the bottom doors. So then on the next part where we have this, it's going to push the raiders down for the bottom section of the doors, which the cauldron will be situated there, and then the villager will pick up on that. And essentially the rest of this time here is just to allow the villages to, or I mean the doors to disconnect up here just enough so that it doesn't break, or the time can be used better. Yeah, it's only a 10 village farm as I designed it to be. I don't think I should do a tutorial on this since the logic's a bit nuts, but I'll give you a world download on my Planet Minecraft page there. It'll be in the download links in the description. But I thought this was a fun project, and I think I know what I'm gonna do next. I think I'm gonna design an iron farm that uses no redstone at all, 0. I'm obviously gonna make it a horizontal, but it won't use any redstone mechanic here. The only exception will be pressure plates and trapdoors, so that's something I would like to work on, just because it's a fun challenge. And this one was a cool idea too. And I'm glad I basically did what I wanted to do with it. I can put a skin around it and whatnot. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the design here. And it's just good. And when I designed it, I actually didn't really worry about the direction of which the doors were in, because I'm using a vertical mechanic, so I don't have to do anything on this plane as much. Villagers prefer a certain direction in which they read the doors from this to this, sort of. So when you build fast iron farms that are horizontal, you can set up like 2 doors. So for example, those 2 could be set up at the same time instead of, you know, independently, which saves a lot of time. So that's cool. But yeah, this is mainly just for a certain design goal, to be one little tower, and I could put it in the ground a bit, you know. That's all I did this project for, so that's what you should have expected. Now, it is possible just to use redstone dust towers to hook up each of these, but it might be slightly slower, just slightly. But that also just depends on how you set up your clock speed. Mine might be optimized. I always use 10 items just to be safe. As you can see, iron golems are dropping. They do go into their little death pits here. There's 2 of them. Just because I needed light to go through this, essentially. That's why I had to do that. But anyways, that's all. That's the last of the updates, and I hope you've enjoyed this iron farm. But you can obviously take a look at it down in the description. Before I go though, I'm gonna give you a rundown of how you want to reset it. So you can only reset it if the light here is on. So when this is actually on, then you should be allowed to reset it. So wait for that to turn on. Don't do anything else. And what you want to do is all you have to do is just flip this lever, and then just wait a minute. Like, do something else in your base, you know, if you were to build it. I don't think you would. But you can be, like, doing other things. You can come back and then turn it off. And to start the farm again, you just press this button, and it'll rebuild the villages. So that's basically the rundown there. Okay. I'm gonna leave now. You guys just have a good one. Goodbye.